again, it's low IQ.
Yeah,
people.
low IQ.
So like people like Ethan, the fat dude, and low IQ people, they know that they can't attack us. They can't attack how we look. They can't attack our success. They can't attack our mindset. They can't attack anything. So what they do is they grasp onto anything they can.
Yeah.
They know it's not true, but it gives them something to talk about. If you take that away, what they're going to do? If you tell that fat, what's the video of him, matey boy? You know, the fucking dude.
Oh, the fat guy.
The fat guy with his chick.
Oh, the overweight guy.
Yeah, and I stole his chick.
Oh, Captain Diabetes.
Right. So if you take away his lie about sex trafficking, all he can do is sit there and go, hey, that Tate guy, bro, he's so much richer, taller, stronger, interesting, and funny than me. What a loser.
Yeah, I think
that's all he's got.
Yeah.
The dude ain't got shit.
And here's the thing, me explaining this, and if you're watching this, cut that story up and share it all over the internet as much as you like. It will never go away. That accusation will be here forever. And no matter what is said about me in the future, I could save the fucking planet from a global catastrophe, and there'll be people out there, well, he's a human trafficker. It will never go away because that's the nature of the internet. But you know what? Fine. Say I'm a human trafficker.
We could save the world from an asteroid.
And they would still say, well, they're human
Ethan will
traffickers.
sit there in between his 8th and 9th taco. I think they run a sex ring. You know what's actually funny about since that thing?
I do run a sex ring. It's called my harem of girlfriends.
You know what's
They're
funny?
all willing participants.
Exactly. Just in case anyone watching this didn't know who I was talking about earlier when I was talking about the dude who is literally the worst human in the world. You know what's interesting? I tweeted something out the other day, and it's so completely and utterly true. I said, if you could build yourself like a character inside of a video game,
Yes,
and it didn't take any work, any effort, any years of pain, any mental strength, you could just quickly tick the assets. Nobody would choose to be weak over strong. Nobody would choose to be fat over thin. Nobody would choose to be a soy piece of shit. So when these people are soy pieces of shit and pretend they want to be that, they don't. They just don't have enough mental power to stop themselves from being that. So they're innately jealous. Very, very jealous.
Yes.
Because they're like, how did he manage to not become so massively overweight when I can't stop eating? Because they don't understand that I'm top G.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Who actually genuinely really because here's the thing let me tell you a little secret. If you close your eyes and imagine what a sex offender looks like, close your eyes, you have to imagine a person.
He might sue us.
Oh, good. That, like, you don't imagine the guy who women want to have sex with. You don't imagine the 6'4", 110 kilogram, tall, suited up, $200,000 watch wearing guy. You imagine the guy who looks like him. So I'm like, he's calling me some kind of sex offender. I think my man's got skeletons in his closet, because if anyone's sexually offending, I mean, that's the face.
I beg women to leave my house. I'm not trying to keep them here. I'm like, yeah, baby. Yeah, I do love you. Of course. It's just, I got to do emergency meeting podcast.
Exactly, I know.
So you got to go home because it's the emergency meeting podcast. Sorry. Yeah, I can't wait to see you next month. Okay, bye. Like, why would I be like, please stay and locking the door? You're correct. It's people who look like that guy.
Yes,
people who
they
look like
lock
that guy,
people up.
They lock people up because they're extremely unattractive individuals. They're unattractive mentally. They're unattractive physically. And he knows that. So that's why we know this allegation will never go away. Because they need to latch onto it, because without that, they have nothing bad they can say about us because we're better specimens of man. So we understand the allegation's here to stay.
It's here to stay.
And guess what?
Keep saying it. We don't care.
We don't give a fuck.
We don't care.
We don't care.
But one more, in fact, I've said this before, but I'll say it one more time. All of the things that these fat soy losers complain about women for, they say women only like men who are tall. Women only like men who are rich. Women only like men who have exciting lifestyles and private jets and fast cars and Ferraris. They accuse women of all these things, and then they say, "Oh, the Tates must kidnap their women." Like, in what universe can you say both of those things? If all the things that you think women like are me, why am I then also a kidnapper? Why would I need to kidnap women? Because you're right, women do like the guys who are tall and strong.
When that video, what's funny is when all these allegations start going around the internet.
Yeah,
I get about 50 to 100 DMs on Instagram a day from women.
Yeah. Please kidnap me.
Hot women.
Please.
Will you kidnap me? Smiley face.
Yeah.
Or your house looks nice. I don't mind being kidnapped.
I heard you're a dangerous man. Wink face.
Yeah, they are bro. Now we got girls just trying. Please kidnap me. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to kidnap you. You're not hot enough. Please come, please kidnap me. I'll be a perfect slave. They're begging to be kidnapped, and we're denying it. We're like, no. I'm sorry. No, we're
not actually kidnappers.
We're not actually kidnappers. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Right. So
next accusation.
Rule number 4. You are a member. You, not me, because I've heard this about you. You are a
before we go into that one, we need to also address the one that's thrown into this, that I'm a woman beater.
Ah, yes. No, that you beat women. Okay, so the context of this was Andrew was on a reality TV show called, I'm not even going to say it. Fuck that TV show.
I was on a reality TV show. Let me give context. I was on a reality TV show. This is maybe 10 years ago, a long time ago. And a video from me from 10 years ago, hitting a bitch with a belt, came out on the newspaper, right? And when it came out in the newspaper, everyone's like, Tate's a woman beater. He beats woman. Look at this man hitting video with a belt. Blah, blah, blah.
And the video is still shared by people like Mr. Pedo Smile.
Pedo Smile.
Yeah.
So that's a good name for him.
Yeah, because he's got that weird pedo-y smile, that weird creepy pedo-y smile.
Let's see. You know? Let's find it. Let's find the pedo smile.
The pedo smile. Because
let's find it.
Okay, we're gonna see.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
It's got that smile of the pedo. You know, I mean, I've got kids, and I would not let my kids around this dude.
Agreed.
I let my kids around Andrew. Look, pedo smile. What's wrong with him? That weird, creepy smile. There. Oh, there. That's the one. Hi, kids. No. Hi. Don't come near my children.
Hey, I have a podcast.
You're gonna catch these hands
for sure. So anyway. You catch more than the hand.
So, yeah, exactly. So, you were on a reality TV show, and a video of you hitting a woman with a belt.
Yeah, so video of me hitting a woman with a belt blows up. It's all this is like 10 years ago, before the internet was big. So, it's like English tabloids, blah, 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 blah. Andrew's a woman beater, Andrew's a woman beater. The woman, obviously, now once again, this is an IQ test, right? Because any guy who's bad with women would look at it and go, Tate's a woman beater. Any man who's actually a G, who's been around a little bit, would look at the video and go, man, she wants that shit. That's just her. Like, she's with the big boss. She likes it.
A little bit of spanking.
You know, it's normal, right?
But if you're going to get some spanking.
But if you're a dude who never gets laid, you can't fathom that a woman would want that. You're like, no, women want to be treated like princesses. I bought my crush a cupcake, and she replied to my text. So they can't fathom it. So really, this is not even an IQ test. This is a test of how good you are with chicks.
Well, right? Women do like being treated like princesses in the way that they like being kidnapped by big, strong villains. So
that is true. Princess Peach. We're Bowsers. So it's actually a test of how good people are with women, right? Because the people who go, Andrew beats women, every time I see that comment, I just know that dude doesn't get laid.
Oh, at all.
Never.
Porn addict.
Yeah, porn addict. Serial masturbator.
Yeah.
But the dudes who get laid go, that's clearly fucking role play.
Fun, yeah.
That's clearly role play. So anyway, the girl came out and made a statement. You can Google it. Came out and made a statement to the newspapers herself saying this. Me and Andrew was just playing a game. Andrew would never seriously hurt me. Andrew's a really lovely guy. I like him. She herself went to the newspapers.
Yes.
But then these dorks, because they can't fathom it. It's like a different reality. In their mind, it's a different universe. So they're like, there's no possible way this beautiful woman wants to be with Tate. And he hit her with a belt, and now she's saying that she wanted it. That's not true. So
he must have a gun on her.
He forced her to say that. So now I forced her to go to the newspapers by her own accord. Because in their minds, they can't possibly fathom, because they've never had a woman like them.
Yeah.
Right? They've never had a chick actually like them. So they can't believe it, because they're like, no, that's not how it works. You buy the girl a cupcake, and then she texts you back, and then she fucks the other guy, and then eventually, in the end, you get to raise her son that he had with the other guy. Like that's what they think how it works with chicks, right?
Their dream.
That's their dream.
Yeah.
So they don't understand it. So then I'm about to play you a video I made maybe 2 years after that event. So now it's
a 6-year-old video.
So now, no, I think that event was 9 years old. So this video is maybe 7 years old of me and the woman from the video, the alleged beating victim, sitting in a hotel room. This chick, who I'm still with, is cray cray. Listen to her.
Turn around. Look.
You gonna do it again? Are you gonna do it like a man this time?
What do you mean like a man this time? Last time I beat you.
Pussy last time.
Like a pussy.
Yeah.
I beat you so bad, I've been called a woman beater all over the fucking country.
Well, to me that was like a pussy. You need to do it like a real man. never stopped taking a bell off.
You're fucking crazy. You have mental problems.
Does that look like a victim to you?
Andrew, I'm just saying, you
She
should
was
have
like, you didn't beat me enough.
you should have bought her a cupcake. I don't think you actually know anything about women.
I should have bought her a cupcake, you're right.
Yeah.
So this is the victim.
Yeah.
This is the alleged woman I beat up. Woo!
And you
can tell what a victim she is. And once again,
Me and you run an international kidnapping and human trafficking ring. This is a good one because I love this because everyone who dislikes us and hates us instantly jumps to
They're sex
human
traffickers!
traffickers. Yeah, yeah. That's why we're on a podcast and like completely free in our house. Is house arrest? I mean, what is this?
that's why we're free to travel the world.
Right, can I talk a little bit about the origins of this story? So the origins of this story is because there were some photographs of the police who did in fact come to my house, and the police did in fact search my house. Now, the internet, like everything else, they get pictures of the police searching someone's house. The internet can just run away with whatever it wants to say. But the actual story, I wish it was something cooler. It's so fucking lame that I'm going to tell you all right now. A girl had been at a party at my house, and her boyfriend, who was obviously a fan of Emergency Meeting Live, saw her Instagram stories, said, "Oh my God, you're at the Tate brothers' house in Romania." This was some American chick. And she went, no, I didn't want to come to this party. They made me come here and I'm not allowed to leave. She said that to her boyfriend as some bullshit excuse. So her boyfriend is obviously one of these believe all females. Oh my God, my girlfriend's not a hoe kind of guys. She was a hoe.
She was, 1 second. She wasn't even hot.
She wasn't even hot.
She was ugly.
He calls the fucking police and says, my girlfriend's being held against her will by the Tate brothers. The police call the American embassy. And the next day, the police come to our house, fully loaded. The American embassy send the cops to our house. Now, they take us to the police station. So all the pictures of me and Andrew being taken away by the police, those are real photos. And what happens is they search our house. They find no drugs. They find no women. They find no people. They find nobody. It's a big, luxurious, amazing, badass fucking house, but there's nothing illegal in the house. So we're sitting there at the police station. The prosecutor says, yes, we searched your house. I'm like, all right, good. What'd you find? Well, nothing. But the report said that you were holding people hostage. I said, bro, there was no one at my house. He goes, yes, I know. We checked the CCTV. I said, oh, what did you find? The girl who made the complaints was outside the gates taking pizza delivery and coming back inside. Ha ha ha. So I'm sitting there laughing. The police are laughing. The prosecutor's laughing. And then I went home. But the internet being the internet, now we run an international human trafficking kidnapping ring. But we didn't go to jail for even 1 second. I don't understand how that could be true. If we were caught doing the things we're accused of, where are the fucking handcuffs?
Once again, what's funny is this. One, that there's dudes out there so soy. Imagine that. You catch your girl on Instagram at our house.
Yeah.
She says,
oh, they made me come
to this big party.
And she's dancing in the videos. She's dancing.
And she's dancing.
The police have the videos. She's dancing around, twerking.
And you sit there and go,
oh my God, she's kidnapped.
Are you okay, baby?
I'm gonna save you. Bro.
Ooh, imagine believing that story. What the fuck is wrong with these dudes? Let me call the embassy. He called the embassy.
So if I have a girlfriend from Romania, okay, I look at her Instagram story and she's at some G like Dan Bilzerian's house at one of his parties dancing around. I say to her, what are you doing at Dan Bilzerian's party? And she says, I was forced to come here. I did what? Call the cops? Say that Dan Bilzerian kidnapped my girlfriend? Who believes these women? Who believes these women?
He's probably with her now. He's probably still with her now.
Okay, babe, I believe you.
Are you okay? Are you traumatized? It's okay that we don't sleep together anymore. I know you're traumatized from your experience. Have a good night out in the club with your friends.
Bro. Who believes this?
Bro,
listen. Bro, if you're watching, man who called the police, I know your name. I'm not going to say your name. I've read all the files. I've got the reports. If you're watching, I know your name. Just hit me up on Instagram. I'll tell you what she was doing in my house.
If you want the truth, we'll give you the truth.
The cops know what she was doing at my house. You can't handle the truth. So yeah. Woo. So, okay, rumor number one. We are the same person. True. Number 2, you are an actor playing a character. True. Number 3, we run an international kidnapping and human trafficking ring. Okay, true. You caught us.
You caught us.
Caught us.
Girls
Guilty.
come to our house voluntarily. Everyone knows this is one of those things that's going to stick. Yes. I'm a woman beater.
It will stick.
Forever.
Yeah.
I'm a woman beater. I'm a sex trafficker. Da-da. I don't give a fuck. You know what? Along with the 100 please kidnap me DMs, I also get 100 DMs from beautiful women. Women that these dorks, the kind of guy who would call me a sex trafficker or a woman beater, he DMs girls on Instagram, they ignore him.
Yeah.
Those same girls DM me, and guess what they say?
Please hit me with a belt.
Basically,
Yeah,
yes.
basically.
You're finally put me in line, wink face. The number of girls who send me links to the video saying my turn, smiley, like it's crazy.
Who are married to men who are weak.
Yeah, like
married women.
And then Ethan, pedo smile, he'll come
smile.
and say, this guy's actually a sex trafficker. Da-da-da. And then all his comments full of incels and fat people will be like, yeah, he's a horrible person. And then a hot girl might catch a glimpse of the clip and then DM me saying, my turn, wink face. Like, it's all good for me.
Thanks, Ethan.
Thanks,
We
Pedo.
appreciate it.
I just win.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
And by the way, as soon as the police give me my CCTV tapes back, the clips of the girl who accused us going out and getting pizza and shit, that will be all over Take Confidential Live as well. That's going to be on emergency meeting. I may have to blur her face because, I mean, the party had a lot of women, but she was substandard.
She was. It was cheerleader effect. Like, we had a bunch of
Cheerleader
8s,
effect.
9s. She was like a 6, and we kind of just threw
She
her in the
blended
mix.
in.
I think she got upset. Like, there's too many hot girls around.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't even at the party. Here's the funny thing. So she accused me because she knew me. She didn't even know Andrew. The party that happened at my house, where I apparently was holding her hostage, I wasn't there. I looked around at the party and thought, nah. And I went to the club and I stayed somewhere else. Yeah. So I'm the best. I'm obviously a mastermind kidnapper because I wasn't even at my house.
Yeah, the CCTV is all the girls partying and me and you walking out and going to the club.
Yeah, we leave. We're not even there. We're not even there. And the police were like, but you are not there. I said, bro, I told you.
So yeah, it's a big joke.
Yeah, it's a big joke.
So,
but this will stick forever. So get used to hearing this.
Whatever.
I'm a kidnapper. He's a woman beater. It's never going to leave the internet because these people need this. They need this to grasp onto.
But because without it, they have nothing to attack us with. But what they don't understand, and this is the beauty of the universe because I am God's favorite, the harder they purport and propagate the lie that we are sex traffickers or women beaters, the more beautiful women DM us begging to be kidnapped and spanked.
Who's basically the most famous man on the internet right now?
Me.
And do you think that these people talking bad about me and you especially, has helped that massively? It's 25% of the fucking growth.